Hi everybody, this is Ms Fran and welcome again to another video class. Today in the F1 activity we're going to be doing a science experiment. For this science experiment we only need a few things and I'm going to name them now. We need 6 little cups, transparent if possible, of water. I have 3 here in the front and they are full with cold water as you see, and the 3 at the back are with hot water. Okay, then we need 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of coffee, and 2 teaspoons of pepper. Can you see it? It smells weird. Oof. Okay, so now we're going to be dissolving these things. Do you know what dissolving is? So for you to know, everything is made of particles. I am made of particles, the water, the containers, the coffee, the salt. And dissolving means that you are trying to separate, and this time we're going to dissolve with water. That means we're going to separate the particles of salt and we're going to blend them with the water. We're going to witness, we're going to see if all the 3 ingredients here that we have can be possible to be dissolved, and if it's faster with cold water and hot water. Shall we start? Okay, I have here also a teaspoon and I'm going to proceed with salt. I'm going to take 1 and I'm going to put it in the cold water. I'm going to pour. And we're going to stir a little and we're going to put it on a side. As you see, most of the salt, wow, the water is kind of white now. So the salt dissolved, however, we still are able to see them at the bottom. That means that we can dissolve salt in water, but in cold water it takes a while. Shall we try with hot? Okay, I'm going to take here now. I'm going to put it here. You see? Look, did you see that the water looked a little white like in the cold, but it just went away immediately? And we can barely see the salt at the back. That means that we can dissolve salt in hot water and it's much faster. The particles dissolve quite fast. You cannot see the salt. Shall we try with coffee now? Okay. So I'm going to take some with my teaspoon and I'm going to pour it in the cold water. Here we go. Wow, it's very similar to the salt. It can be dissolved, but look, you still can see some of the coffee. It takes its time to the particles to be completely dissolved, to be completely separated. Shall we try with hot water now? Okay, let's see. Take a look. Be attentive, be attentive. Same as the salt. As soon as the coffee touches the water, it's out. It's dissolved. It's perfectly blended with the water. That means the particles, the little tiny particles, can be separated. Now let's go to the third one. These are little pieces of pepper, this pepper, and I'm going to go with the cold water. Let's stir. Look, can you see what I'm seeing? You cannot dissolve the pepper the water. The water is not able to separate the little pepper. It does not blend. Shall we try with maybe hot water? Okay. And here we go. Uh-oh. The same. We can see that some of the particles start to melt a little bit, but still it doesn't dissolve. Can you see the pepper over here? Okay, so what we learned from this science experiment is that some things dissolve faster in hot water than in cold water, and that salt and coffee can be dissolved in water. Like the little tiny things can be separated, but take a look at this. We cannot do it with the pepper. So thank you for joining me today in this incredible science experiment, and get ready because in the next one we're going to have even more fun discovering new things and new techniques. Have fun. See you.